What's going on? This is a crypto recap for Sunday, May 18th, and looking ahead at the week. All right, so Bitcoin dominance, we've started bouncing. I was kind of mentioning, well, we're looking like a bear flag at this time, but we're quickly approaching the 0.382, and now we've broken above that, and we're already at the point, the golden pocket, the 0.665. So basically, I would, at this point, I'm definitely expecting a higher low on the way back down and potentially something like an equilibrium to play out at this point. But we're not there yet. This has just been a straight bounce, and this could just V-shape, essentially. So going to individual tickers, Bitcoin looking straight up at all-time highs. I am interested in hourly, 4-hour oversolds. I was playing coin there, did pretty good on that, but still I'm looking at Bitcoin top watch. And if something else stands out at me, I will mention that to you guys, but this is the best name as far as I'm concerned because it's the closest to all-time highs. So we had this bull flag, breakaway candle now. We've confirmed our bull flag, and now we're just making more and more room for that daily higher low. As long as we're above 100,692, everything is perfectly fine and very healthy. So looking at the all-time highs, and we're still keeping our daily uptrend. This can just keep going till all-time highs. Like nothing says we have to make a lower high on the way back up. And just the way this is moving, this is methodical buying. It's letting it cool off, trade sideways, cool off, new high, trade sideways. We're just setting bull flags and higher highs. So everything's looking good on Bitcoin heading into this week. And yeah, definitely on my top watch. BNB, still trying to set, we just set that daily higher low right now at 634.5. We had lots of room, 584.6. So now we're bouncing, kind of a weak bounce so far. But as long as we got these 8 and 12 moving averages pointed up, we should be looking back up towards this high. But that's not a guarantee. As long as we can keep our 4-hour uptrend. Actually, we don't even have a 4-hour uptrend. That was just a straight bounce. So this is just a bounce actually at this time. So we need to regain the 4-hour uptrend. We've lost it. We had this 4-hour equilibrium here. We lost it with no follow through, which is good. But now we need to regain this 4-hour uptrend. And until that happens, actually, we are still cautious as a bull. Cautious as a bull. This is just a straight bounce. No trend change, no nothing. So be cautious still at this point. Just a daily bear flag at this point. Yep, daily bear flag. And potentially that's all it could be. And so regain that 4-hour uptrend on BNB. XRP, trying to set that 4-hour higher low, and we need to break the high now. So BNB made enough room. We've set the higher low there. We just need to break that high. At this point, this is a cup and handle pattern on the hourly, and if we don't lose the 0.5, it gives it more strength that this will be a cup and handle pattern continuation. So that is a possibility on XRP. Kind of an inverse head and shoulder on the 4 hours actually as well. So potentially a bullish pattern setting up on XRP. Litecoin have this 4-hour equilibrium in play. We did try and break bull there, shot right down, set a higher low. So we're still watching this as an equilibrium at this point. It's just that's our new high now, and we're trying to set a 4-hour higher low on the way back down. But this is been trading sideways for quite a while, making a pretty good base for sure. And when that breaks, should see a pretty decent move. Hype, wick just underneath that double top there. So we're at a triple top at this time, trying to set a daily higher low. We're bull flagging on the daily. Lots of room for a daily higher low, 23.28. So lots of room for a daily higher low. We're being guided up. Look at this. The 8 and 12 exponential moving average is absolutely guiding us up, and it can keep doing that for a long period of time. So that is a good look, and we're just, bull flagging here. As long as we can keep this 4 hour, we lost the 4 hour uptrend. We're trying to gain it back right now though. Trying to gain it. Hype's looking good. And then if we can get above this resistance, which is a very key resistance at this point, now we've got kind of an inverse head and shoulders potential. We could just break through it. Nothing says we have to follow these patterns. But yeah, weekly inverse head and shoulders potential at this point. And then we got lots of room, 35 till all-time highs. So that if we break above there, can get above there, that's a pretty good chunk of a move there. Afterwards, Ethereum, trying to look for its daily higher low, indecision candle, big range today actually. Closing at the daily 8 exponential moving average. Just looking for that daily higher low, then 1752, lots of room for that. So we haven't confirmed it yet. We're still looking for that, but still a daily bull flag, I believe, it was still close enough. Wick just underneath, but I'm still calling that a daily bull flag as long as it can keep above this 8 and 12, keep closing above this 8 and 12 moving average on the daily. Solana, seeing its daily bounce now. We're trying to confirm a daily bull flag on this. So we have had lots of room for that daily higher low than 140.59. Now we're bouncing on the daily, trying to confirm this. Bit of an upper wick though, so caution on that as well. Ondo, not looking as healthy. So we've pulled back to the 0.786, I believe, on the way back down now. Not what you want to see. Yep, 0.786. So most likely scenario is see a daily lower high on the way back up, and then we are at risk of a head and shoulders pattern playing out at this point. But most likely scenario is definitely seeing a lower high on the way back up, and chances, we're just might see an equilibrium at this point play out. Link, trying to hold this previous resistance here, which is good. We had lots of room for a daily higher low than 1321 right here. We're trying to set that at this point. It looks like potentially though that the 8 and 12 moving averages might be starting to become resistance. So caution there that we do set a quick daily lower high. Like this is just a daily bear flag at this point. So caution that we could see more downside at this point. Sui had lots of room for a daily higher low, that 312, which we're trying to set here at 364. Now we're looking up, but we pulled back enough that we would expect a lower high on the way back up, and we might see an equilibrium play out up here. XLM pulling back too far now. So we wicked here back at this previous resistance, which was fine, but now we're trading underneath this resistance, which now it opens up this whole range. So we're just trying to set that daily higher low than 0.2522 right here on XLM. And we've given a lot back that we are definitely expecting a lower high on the way back up, and best case scenario is to see an equilibrium or something to that extent play out. But giving too much back on XLM. Cardano, giving too much back. Now what are we looking at here? Looking at the golden pocket, so definitely expecting a lower high on the way back up. We are still technically holding this resistance here, this breakout zone, so we need to start bouncing now. I would almost expect an equilibrium to play out now at this point, and that would be best case scenario. Kaspa holding above this resistance, which is a good sign. That looks good. As long as we need to start bouncing now on the daily. So looks like it's potential that the 8 and 12 moving averages are starting to become resistance. So caution there. We kind of did change the daily trend with no follow through at this time. We do want to hold now that we've set that we want to hold that. Otherwise, we are kind of opening up this whole range to set, just looking for a daily higher low than, I guess, 0.08316. A lot of range for that at this daily equilibrium. I guess, no. 0.087. Yeah, right here. Anyways, just this range. But yeah, we're starting to pull. If we lose any more than that, we're starting to pull back too much. Dogecoin, I was kind of looking at this like a potential 4-hour falling wedge, which we kept on respecting. And now we're still respecting this upper range here. So maybe I'll just move that a little bit just to fit my range. And yep, that is still holding all within there. Nothing changed there. And I called this way back here. So technically, as long as we're above this previous resistance, we are all good. 1929, and we have plenty of room for that. So we're still looking good on Dogecoin. Let's see if we hit the 0.5, so definitely odds do favor a daily lower high at this point. But yeah, as long as if we hold that is best case scenario at this point and break out of this falling wedge, 4-hour falling wedge. Hbar giving a bit too much back now, hitting the golden pocket probably on the way back now. Definitely expecting a lower high on the way back up and possibly a tightening range. So low, high, higher low potentially, and then we'll see where this lower high comes from. Mochi giving way too much back. Still technically, I guess, trying to keep above this range here. We need to start bouncing immediately on this. Don't want to lose the low of this. Otherwise, yeah, we're looking back down at these. We're just looking to set that higher low than here. But yeah, we're not liking where it is right now, hanging out underneath the 8 and 12 moving average. AVAX giving a bit too much back at this point, hitting the golden pocket. Yep. So just looking for a higher low than 1909, but now we're favoring an equilibrium potentially to play out at this level if we can get our bounce going, a further bounce going. We're just a daily bear flag at this point, so we're at high risk of more downside. Ton, now we've got this head and shoulders to play. Name is looking very weak. Just a daily bear flag at this point, and yeah, we've just not a good look so far. Actually, we kind of got these. Possibly, I don't know. No. But, yep, we're at risk of more downside. This is just a daily bear flag. Caution on ton. Not a good look. Trump. Still have this daily equilibrium. Kind of we have a 4-hour equilibrium here at this point. This is, we're trying to break bull at this point. So, possibly looking up on Trump. Like this is our daily equilibrium, but now we've only made it to the 0.5 on the way back and kind of hanging out here. So it's potential that this could head back up to our most recent highs here. And we'll see if we get a tightening range play out at this level. But yeah, we pulled it back enough that we would definitely be expecting a lower high on the way back up at this point. All right, so I will do a recap on Monday, so I will see you then. Take care. Bye.